Could you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Stel and I am a businessman and a father and a nerd.
Are you familiar with plans to build a citywide wireless internet system?
Yes, I am.
Where do you get your news?
I get my news mostly on internet sources, the News Standard, and GNN, and Indie Media, and Free Press. My magazines I subscribe to are Indies Times and Fairs Extra, and I also think the Daily Show is actually a wonderful news source.
Could you describe the internet?
The internet is a communication system connecting many, many computers throughout the entire world in such a fashion that there's no actual or no perceived centralization. Any computer can speak to any other computer. And in fact, it becomes a public medium.
How is technology integrated in your daily life?
I am using technology constantly, whether it's my computer or my MP3 player / video camera, or it is my cell phone or whatnot. It's ubiquitous at this point.
How do you use the internet?
My primary use of it is email communication, which is where I'm both learning things, reading news, whatnot, but also making decisions, instructing people, and conveying information to others. But then besides email, it's research about specific topics, whether it's my hobbies and interests, or politics, or technology, or business, or finances.
How is your use of technology and the internet different from other people in your family?
I definitely use it a lot more. It's my primary method of communication, which I'd say is not true about anybody else, possibly my brother. I have a sister and mother. My mother certainly doesn't use it at all. But I'd say my sister also uses it as a communication media, just not primarily. Mine is primarily my primary communication media.
How could the media do a better job?
The media is weak in the sense that they generally promote an agenda that's of interest to corporations, and there could be a lot more honesty, and I don't want to say the word balance because I think it's a loaded term these days, but they certainly don't discuss matters in a deep fashion, and definitely don't bring up many arguments or even issues at all that might be contrary to corporate interests. That said, though, there actually is a lot of very good media and independent media and whatnot. So when I'm criticizing it, I'm primarily talking about television. Print media is not nearly as bad as television.
Is there anything in your use of the internet that you would think most people aren't aware of is even possible?
Well, I don't think most people realize that they can build their own TiVo-like system and get listings over the internet. That's one thing. Other than that, I don't think people are really quite aware of how much actually free services, even though people are big on free services, I don't think they really realize how many free services and free software there are on the net. Things like Wikipedia, my absolute favorite research tool. And also things like trying to find out very specific details about how you would not just cure an ailment, but to figure out the circuit load on your electrical system at home, things like that. In addition to that, I think a lot of people actually don't realize how mature some of these modern communication methods there are. I know people know about gaming and virtual worlds in that sense, but actually there's a lot more like that that's a practical use, collaborative type of applications, things like that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.